Hello, welcome to the channel. This is a different kind of video, and I know my mic is not great, but I am still going to hop into the video so y'all can see my reviews for WWE Raw last night. To me, I actually sort of liked it. A lot of people are saying it's alright, it's interesting, it's actually pretty bad, but I think it was alright. There are a few parts I definitely did not like, but a few parts I did like. So let's hop into the video. Alright, so I am gonna go on CBS Sports to see the match card because I do not completely remember everything that happened last night. Okay, let's see what we have first. Okay, so we have the Hurt Business defeat New Day and Jeff Hardy via submission. I do remember this. This was an interesting match to say. I think Matt Riddle should have been there because he called himself Bro-E, which to me makes me think, well, maybe they should have put him in the match, not Jeff Hardy, because Jeff Hardy already lost to Lashley unless they're doing Jeff versus Lashley at TLC, which I doubt, or Jeff versus Lashley at the Rumble, which could happen. Now, this is where it gets weird for me. So Jeff Hardy, I want to see him go to TLC versus Lashley. That's what I want to see, but I think Riddle should have been in the match because it's Riddle and Lashley. I think they're feuding, unless it's Riddle and MVP, but I think it's Riddle and Lashley. So I think Hardy shouldn't have been in this match, but if I have to grade the match, it's pretty good. I think Lashley did a great job with getting in that hurt lock, because when you get in that hurt lock, that's when you're like, oh no, it's the end, and it was the end. Hardy had full control. Lashley just turned it around. So I like that. So that gets an up. That gets an up for me. Lana versus Nia Jax. This is the thing I didn't like. You barely got to see a long match. It was like, what, about 1 to 3 minutes most? Because all the build-up, 9 weeks of build-up. But in the end, it's just a 1 minute to 3 minute match. Now, I will say what I like about this. Lana did like a different altered version of a roll-up, I think, which was actually pretty interesting to me. And something that I did like was they attacked her, which was, now I wanted to go to TLC. I'm not happy that Asuka's going in the tag team match, but this way you get to see that she has built up her character. Usually she was just like on the sidelines. Now she's in the ring. She does everything. She's fighting more often now. She's competing in matches. She gets attacked every once in a while, which, that happens with wrestlers. That makes you a wrestler. That's like welcoming you to the game to me. So this match really got to bring Lana up as a superstar in WWE. So yeah, that gets an up from me. The match itself gets a down, but the story it tells, I know it's like, how does it tell a story? It was 1 minute, but everything that built up to it, I guess I like that. So that was pretty good. Elias versus Riker. I mean, not Elias versus Riker. Elias announces Riker as his bodyguard. Here's the thing. I hated this. I completely hated it. Let's take it out of WWE. It should have never happened. Because here's the thing. I don't like Riker. I'm not sure if he is a racist, but I think he is. And I think Elias, I like his singing gimmick. I like the last concert that he did, that was pretty cool. But I just think that Elias can do so much more with his career. He can become a world champion. And they had 24/7 title superstars coming out there. And to me, the 24/7 title shouldn't even exist. Now, if they were going to turn that to a R-Truth and somebody else versus Elias and Jackson Riker in a tag team match, that I would have been on board with because we would get to see Elias wrestle. And we get to see how Riker works with him. Although I don't like Riker, nobody likes Riker. Point blank, period. No Riker. But yeah, I want to see Riker get in the ring. He's a good wrestler. I don't like his motives, but he's a good wrestler. He should have been in the ring. Elias is main event material. He should have been in the ring. R-Truth, he's amazing in the ring. And I don't know, maybe they could have done Drew Gulak or Akira Tozawa with R-Truth, because Akira Tozawa is underrated and Drew Gulak has all the potential in the world. So that gets it down for me because it didn't do a tag team match, and the whole point was Jackson Riker to allow Elias to have full concerts, and he completely failed at that. So what's the point? So that gets it down. The Miz and John Morrison defeat Keith Lee. This was terrible. Just straight up terrible. Keith Lee should have won. Do you remember back in September? Keith Lee was like, this man might be the man to dethrone Drew McIntyre. This man might be the man to dethrone Randy Orton when he becomes champion. So Drew McIntyre beat Miz and Morrison. Keith Lee should have been able to do that. You need to keep Drew McIntyre and Keith Lee in the same league. Drew McIntyre did this. Keith Lee couldn't. Now, I know Vince McMahon, he doesn't think Keith Lee has it, but the whole point of wrestling is to entertain your fans. The fans are entertained by Keith Lee. Why is Keith Lee on the sidelines? We're entertained by him. That's in the name. World Wrestling Entertainment. Keith Lee Entertainment. World Wrestling Keith Lee. That's all we need to do. Change it to WWKL. World Wrestling Keith Lee. Because Keith Lee is entertaining. Then we have Mace defeats Ricochet via pinfall. I think Ricochet needs to move on. Now, if he joins Retribution, I will actually like that, and I will tune in to see Retribution more. But Ricochet, he's WWE title main event ready. Look, WWE, if Ricochet went off and he went to AEW, he would be like a star. He'd be like Neville in WWE, Pac in AEW. Everybody loves him now. Ricochet in WWE, people love him. They think he's being booked terribly. In AEW, being booked amazingly, and a great professional wrestler. So I don't like that Ricochet lost, but I am happy that Mace won. So with this, I would have to give it for Retribution, that's an up, but that's a down for me. Cause what is that? What is that? How? What? It just leaves you thinking. Ricochet, he's been, I guess, pretty dominant over Retribution. Then he lost to Mace. Now, the only good thing is Mustafa Ali said to Samoa Joe, who used to be sitting in that seat, and that ties it to Dio Madden, because Dio Madden is Mace. But I just don't like the fact that they did this without building it up with multiple promos and stuff. Just, no. And Retribution's entrance, I completely hate, because the cameraman's always like, he's like wobbling it. I don't like that. Just make it normal. So yeah, that gets it down for me. I don't like it. It was confusing, but I mean, the talent in there, That's brilliant. So that's the I'm sorry. Dana Brooke for Shayna Baszler. Here's the thing. Shayna Baszler, amazing. She's future champion. We all know it. WWE books are terrible. Dana Brooke, she was feuding with Reckoning. Another bad thing about Retribution, they need more women in the group. I know Mercedes Martinez wanted to leave, but choose somebody else then. Dana Brooke for Shayna Baszler. I think in this instance, Dana Brooke should have gone over and she should have won. Shayna Baszler winning, I do like, but Dana Brooke and Mandy Rose are supposed to be the people who need to dethrone Shayna and Nia. So Dana should have won here, but this was a good match. It had two great talents, so this match actually gets an up for me. Dana was attacked after the match, and Mandy returned, which I also liked. Asuka came and she fought, which was amazing. Only thing that I don't like is that they're probably gonna do Dana Brooke or Mandy Rose with Asuka to face the tag team champions because Lana has been removed from TLC, removed from it, which I don't want to happen because Dana Brooke and Mandy Rose as a tag team is probably the greatest women's tag team right now. So yeah, I don't know why they're building up the team to split. I don't like that. Riddle defeats MVP via pinfall. This was 35 seconds. I looked it up. This is 35 seconds. Riddle took out MVP. Riddle hit a floating bro. Riddle wins. That's it. Then Lashley comes in all late. Can't even get to Riddle. No, down. Now, the worst part about this is that I thought this was going to be our main event, which was pretty funny, but, I mean, it was so short, it doesn't even belong in the main event. So, this was good. I liked the talent, but I did not like how the match worked, so down. So, next, when we go up, we have Bray Wyatt and The Fiend played hide and seek. That was amazing. You got to get like Undertaker vibes when he started to put Bray Wyatt on fire. And like The Fiend came out, attacked Randy. That was amazing. We got to see Matt Riddle get his carrot signed, which was weird. R-Truth talked to Husky Harris, which was weird. So there were like weird factors, but like an amazing ending. We got Undertaker vibes from him setting The Fiend on fire. But here's the thing. Bray Wyatt, when he's in trouble, when he's about to go, he brings out him. He brings out The Fiend. The Fiend came out. He tried to kill Randy Orton with that mandible claw, man. So it makes you think, The Fiend emerged from flames. How did he lose to Roman Reigns? How did he lose to Goldberg? That's what you start to think. How did that happen? But overall, this was amazing. I liked it. This Fiend and Randy thing, this should be main event material. This is what we need in WWE. So yeah, I like this. The Ascension ceremony and AJ Styles beating Sheamus. The AJ Styles and Sheamus match was okay. I liked how AJ Styles slowly worked on taking down Sheamus, which is like, that's right. AJ Styles is a veteran. AJ Styles is the best. So, yeah. Sheamus, I don't really even like the guy. I think he's a great wrestler, and he could go great as a really good babyface one day. But he's a natural heel. Why is AJ Styles competing? Drew McIntyre should be competing. AJ Styles is a challenger. He's a heel. He doesn't have anything to prove. So this match, it's good. The story is a down, but it's up in the end overall. Now we have the Ascension ceremony. This is what we needed. We got to see them duke out everything they wanted to tell each other. That was just amazing. I would have wanted to see Miz and Morrison here. That would have made it brilliant. But in the end, AJ Styles, he destroyed McIntyre. It shows you, okay, AJ Styles is probably going to win. Because last time, but it also shows that he might lose. Because last time, he beat up Sami Zayn and Jeff Hardy, and he grabbed the Intercontinental titles. Now he just grabbed the WWE Championship. Does this mean that he'll do this at TLC and win? Or does this mean that it's going to play out the same way as Clash of Champions? AJ is going to lose. I don't know. I want AJ to win because now I'm like, wow, AJ's amazing. AJ's awesome. And Drew McIntyre's, he's all right. But, I mean, Drew McIntyre, he's my guy. He's been carrying WWE this entire year. Seeing him lose it at the end of the year would be like a big story because the beginning of the year, WWE title scene, all the way to the end of the year, he rides off into the sunset with a loss. So, yeah, it leaves you thinking, well, Drew McIntyre, he should finish off the year strong, right? Or should Drew McIntyre finish it off going off into the sunset with a loss? And then 2021, Drew McIntyre comes in. I don't know. But it was good. It wasn't bad. So, yeah, I like this. That gets an up. And we also have the Nightmare before TLC. I guess it's like the night before Christmas or something. I don't know. A lot of people don't like it. I liked it. I thought it was stupid how they did a little play act, but I thought it was fun. It was funny. It was cool. So I liked that. So that gets an up for me. So we have 2 ups, 3 ups. I don't know. Anyway, to me, it was a great show. It was amazing. It was good. The only thing that I don't like is Elias and Riker, Mason Ricochet, and Riddle and MVP. That is it. So that is our show. That is everything that happened on Raw. If you liked it, please tell me if this video was good. If you didn't like the audio, I completely understand. But this is my first time doing this, and I really did like this video. If you want me to do more, get this video to, let's see, I'm going to put low standards. Get it to 10 likes. Drop some comments. For the first, I don't know how long I will be talking to y'all in the comments. I'll have conversation with y'all. I'll tell y'all everything that I can do. Everything that y'all want me to do, I will try to do it. Overall, this Raw was brilliant. It was great. It was amazing. I hope you liked it. Although you probably didn't like it. I thought it was all right. Thought it was good, but I thought it was all right at the same time. So, what else is there left to say? Like and sub. See ya.